Yeah.
Alright guys, so checking in, we live right now. Just one more day left to the African Burial Ground celebration. So we got everything ready, we're getting excited, so let me show you how the building. So as you can see, we got the banners and everything outside. Community art exhibition. We got a couple of the beautiful artists. We got Ariana King Comer, we got Dontre Major, we got Nick Jenkins, we got myself, Quadri Stuckey, we got Peggy Hartwell, and then these are the sponsors. We got National Geographic, their sponsor, Coastal Community Foundation, the city of Charleston. It's gonna be big. Check out the banner up here of the building, Anson Street African Burial Ground Community Art Exhibition. So it's going down. Y'all gotta get excited. Let me show y'all what we got. Come on, we're gonna go inside. Let me show y'all how we're really doing it. Boom! Alright. So we're gonna make it right into this first room. We have the special artist, Miss Nancy, right here. Tell them, Miss Nancy, about yourself and your students' artwork. Go ahead.
Hey, hi, I'm Nancy Langston, and I'm an artist and a teacher. I teach at Ashley Hall, and these are my students. The work that you're seeing here is 10th through 12th grade, and it's ceramic work. Most of them worked on red clay, but we were doing red clay body and white. And they took underglazes and made their own what they called contemporary artifacts. So they were just trying to make designs that would look like textiles and have that look and feel because they wanted it to be a little bit different than on fabric. So they have those, and then over here, because we weren't limited, that's just what some of them were doing because it's a whole lot of fun. And these were also, everything was made to commemorate the 36 and to honor them. And so the 36, this is hollow form copper. This is a transfer overlay. And these are again just underglaze applied to clay and then fired, and then a clear glaze, fired again. This is kind of fun. 7th graders, one 7th grader made this pot. She thought it would be a Gullah type of representational pot out of paper towels, which it's wonderful because it's really sturdy. And then earrings, of course, beaded work. And this sweetgrass basket is made out of Harris Teeter bags that they no longer carry. Yay. So we scrounged around for some, and they ripped them up and wove them through, and discovered that weaving is really complicated. And all of these there are 36 of them. This is supposed to be representative of DNA because of the DNA testing that was done, and there are 36 lines. So you might not see what they have done. It might not always be apparent, but it's kind of the inspiration. That's it.
I'm gonna come in. So since Miss Nancy just presented, I'm gonna present what I'm doing. So these are my students from Sanders Clyde Elementary School, Fort Dorchester High School, and Northwoods Middle School. So for the concept, I painted this big piece because I'm a local native. I'm a Gullah culture artist, so I gave them inspiration. I wanted the kids to express what does Gullah culture and artwork mean to them. So in the different paintings, you can see there's a lot of like people fishing. There's a lot of women at the beach, or men and women at the beach enjoying the local low country sea life, swinging on swings. You could see some people are actually like going to church, jump roping, and sunsets, because here in Charleston we're known for our beautiful sunsets, our landscapes, and our beaches. So pretty much the whole concept of it is, what does Gullah culture mean to you? And this is a beautiful expression of it, showing that no matter where you come from, your background, or whatever your history is, you can contribute to this beautiful thing that we call artwork and Gullah life. And over here, I have a couple of my Fort Dorchester students. You can see in the window frames, these are their pieces. So like there's a woman releasing some cotton spurs. You could check right here in the middle. You can see a lady holding up sweetgrass baskets on the top of her head. And one of my other students, he actually did the angel oak tree. And then he was saying that is like a big form of like the Gullah culture here, because we're known for our trees with the Spanish mosses. And you can actually see there's a sweetgrass design pattern behind the actual angel oak tree. And then you can see he has the 2 G's for Gullah Geechee. And then my last student, last but not least, she did a woman carrying a basket of fruits on her heads, pineapples. The reason why she did pineapples is because here in Charleston, the pineapple is a symbol for welcome. So that's why you'll see a lot of like pineapples here, same with the pineapple fountain downtown. And one of our other artists, Miss Peggy, she's not here right now, but we're going to talk about her pieces. You can see she did the special quotes, which we have hanging on the walls, like the children. Bright, bold, charcoal colors to catch your eye. A lot of happy design, creativity. And then you can see the last one right up here where it's like a woman. She looked like she was about to start sewing like a sweetgrass basket or one of like the palmetto roses. A lot of bright, beautiful color. But we're going to transition into our next room over here. Come on, guys. I know you're getting excited. We're going to introduce you to the Gullah Queen, aka Miss Erin, the Indigo Queen. Come over here, come over here, come over here.
It was not safe.
Excuse me, Miss Indigo Queen.
Okay.
Can we get a brief little quick interview with you to tell them what you're doing with your tree and everything?
Hi. My residency was with the senior citizens at North Central off of King Street. And we told them the story that we had learned in our artist retreat about the slave and the grave sites. And when the rains came up and then brought the graves up, then that brought a lot of attention to what has happened to the churches, what has happened to the burials that have been starting to come up in the floods. And it just generated the senior citizens telling us stories about here when they in 1800, and it was just amazing to hear about the paupers cemetery, which I had no idea that was here, and that they had wagons that would come get the bodies. So we went in the archives and found those photographs. It just made those senior citizens tell us all these stories, and that's what these pictures are all about. So they in batik and using indigo, which is the voice, this color is the voice of ancestry. This is what they told us. And the students that were at math and science, they heard those stories, and some of these paintings are actually from what they heard from the senior citizens.
Okay.
So we're honoring those stories.
Definitely. But last but not least, take one glance around the room. As you can see the banners hanging. Miss Nancy, you want to tell them about this banner real fast? Since these were your students? Go ahead, show
Sure.
them.
My students painted this, mostly my seniors. A couple 7th and 8th graders joined in. But they really did it without a plan, much more of a feeling, so that they could try to express joy and uplifting and celebration, so that this could be something that they could send out the love. And the rest in power just seemed more fitting and appropriate than just peace, because I think it is more proactive and we want everyone to feel empowered, and that was the sentiment in this. And the little requisite heart, because these were girls, heart Ashley Hall. So that's it. We had a blast doing it. It was just heartfelt.
Okay, and then last but not least, we got the banner right here on the back wall that talks about our group and organization, the Gullah Society of Charleston. You could see it shows like the sweetgrass baskets, African celebration, because that's what it's about. We're celebrating our ancestors, the ones that came before us, that laid down the path and the blueprint to get to where we are at right now. And come Saturday, we're going to be doing the reburial. So this will be honoring all the ancestors, all the hard work and the determination that they laid the foundation for us to get where we're at right now. And I guess that'll be it for today. But wait, we got one more banner I want to tell y'all about before it's all over. We got the final banner right here. African seeds were planted so we could grow, by the College of Charleston students. As you can see, we got all the beautiful students' pictures. Get the close-ups on that. All the beautiful smiling faces and everything. So this banner particularly is pretty much what it sounds like. African seeds were planted so we could grow. So you can see there's an African tree right here in the middle of the continent of Africa. So that's supposed to be like the seeds were planted in the grass, and we are the seeds. That's what these pictures are for. And we grew up from the grass and sprouted into this tree, which is from Africa. So here we are now. We're fully grown and we're making things happen. So thank you guys. Get ready and come out to the internment May 4th, 2019. It's going down 9:30 a.m. Quadre Stuckey. We got my girl Nancy in the building. So get excited. We're about to have some fun. Let's go.
Celebrate history.
Woo!